everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina Scrap. Today I want to show you a junk journal with one signature that I've done with my new kit, the Herbal Garden kit. So some of you wanted to see some creations with that new kit, and I did my favorite, which is an envelope junk journal with just one signature, and it's a soft cover. This is so far my favorite. So I've been using Crafty Me Shop laces. This is one of the postcard that I applied like that, and I just put some cheesecloth behind, and with the glue, the hot glue, I kind of created folds so it looks shabby chic like that. I've used the roses paper, the one that is faded, to kind of create a background, but I didn't want to put too much because, as you can see, the envelope has been coffee stained with a vinyl matte, so it has some designs printed on. I love this lace from Crafty Me Shop because I can create some fake hooks on the sides, like if it's an open spine, but that lace would be perfect for a real open spine. In this case, it's not an open spine. It is a 5-hole signature sewing, and I'm going to show you how to do the 5. So I've been doing so far almost all the time just 3 holes for the signature sewing, and I was kind of tired to kind of glue those little pieces. So when you do 5, you don't have to care about little pieces. They are grabbed somehow by 2 threads for sure. So let me show you I'm gonna do the flip through, and then I'm gonna show you the plain journal, how it looks like without the Raggedy, because I created a shabby signature, so even the papers inside are not folded straight. Yeah, this is my favorite. So first I created a pocket here just by gluing this fake blouse. I have a tutorial for that. I'm going to put the link in the description below. This is just a card from the Reading Passion kit that I stitched some of Crafty Me Shop laces at the back. So it's really, I love this decoration. It's a way to put lots of lace, but you can still have a good piece of the lace showing up. It's not wasted compared to if it's glued. And if you change your mind at some point, well, it's glued. Music Chic there. This is embossed paper on a book page. And I used the stamp from the Herbal Garden kit to just create an accent. So it's just a little piece of cheesecloth with the stamp. Isn't it simple? And it is so cute. Added some page that I have from books, music sheet in the in-between, and then it's coffee stain paper. And look, you can see here how it's aligned, right? My pages are not straight. So when you look at the overall look, it's really shabby chic without even one lace or fabric or paper ruffle, because we can add more to that. But it's almost a plain journal at this point, because you're going to see it's just the papers, but in between the papers I've included those Raggedy pages, which is the previous video, and I'm going to put the link in the description below, because if you find this video in a couple of weeks or months or years, it might be hard to find which one is the previous video, because you don't even know which video is this one. So I just love those Raggedy pages, and at the end of this video I'm gonna show you all the Raggedy pages that I've done one by one. I've put all the pictures on my Instagram and on my Facebook group for Odulcina Scrap. And but if you want to see in 3D, like through video, I'm going to show you at the end of this video. This is just a tag that I printed both sides because you have some back pages to print on, and those labels that I have in the kit, and I glued it not straight on purpose, just in case someone wonders. It's cute as is. I could add a little bit of lace, I agree, but I wanted to keep it somehow flat, you know. And this is, I got a book. Well, it's a book. It was just stapled 3 times, but this is really vintagey from the old typewriter, so I'm including one there. So these are just the postcard. That postcard was a little bit longer, I think, on both sides, and I trimmed it a little bit. I just glued 2 sides, and it creates a pocket. And I printed it on 67 pounds, so it's kind of a light cardstock. Here it's the same. I took one of the postcard, I folded it into two. It's just glued one line here, so it's a tuck spot on one side and it's a flap on the other side. So I could place it like that or that. This was tiered, so I've put a washi tape. Maybe it was not even tiered. Sometimes I just put washi tape like that. This is printed on vellum. So it's from another kit. I'm going to list all the kits in the description below. This is just coffee stain paper that I did, but I have a kit of coffee stained paper digitalized, so you can just print on regular paper and then coffee stain, or coffee stain and print. This is another Raggedy that I did. There are little dresses everywhere, some sewing and laces, and all piece of scraps of papers, just all together. And in the middle, you have a file folder that acts like a pocket, and it's hiding the signature thread. It really does a really great middle of the junk journal decoration. It's a pocket. It's sturdy because it's on light cardstock. Just coffee stain paper. The printed on vellum. It is not on vellum. It is on tracing paper. I'm gonna put the link in the description below of the tracing paper that I use from Amazon. And for my HP printer, it prints without any leak compared to vellum paper, where even if I printed with draft quality, it was always leaking at some point. So I've used the label just as a decoration. This is a postcard that I glued on 3 sides, and I think I trimmed it maybe just by a couple of millimeters. And you have some smaller file folders in the kit, so you print them on both sides, and you have cards that matches and that are fit to size, so you can add like 3-4 cards if you don't want to be too thick. You place it in the pocket. That's it. This is a book page, really old. It's written down in French. Embossed paper, ledger paper. And here I did a Raggedy with one of the file folder. Look at that. So if you looked at my tutorial, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a tutorial. The next video, I'm going to do more of those because it is so cute. Really, really cute. That could be just the middle of the page too, of the signature, without closing it, because I decorated all the inside. But anyway, it's a Raggedy file folder. Look at that, with the Crafty Me Shop laces. You just can't go wrong. Another talk spot, because it's a postcard that is kind of a flip. Music sheet and everything. And at the end of my envelope, I kept the pocket, and I've used the lace that has some sturdiness. It's not too delicate, it's all cotton, and it had a hole. I made it a little bit bigger so it grabs the brad, so it gives us a closure, and I find it's really, really cute. So a music sheet in the background, some pattern paper everywhere. Sometimes I put pattern paper on the front there, and I've included some really vintage papers, all in French. Some really old cards, they're tearable. There you can split into two. So maybe it was the older model of the draw tickets, you know, tickets where you have yours and they have the same number to be draw from the pot. And a big sheet of piano roll paper. And I'm sorry, I had to fold it because it rolls over all the time and it's too big. But anyway, you can use them as accents. So these are little goodies that I'm going to include in my journals, as well as this typewriter paper here. So I have a bunch. I really have a bunch. So I'm going to include one or two in my journals, in the pockets. So I did a big cleanup in my shop and workshop, and I have a lot of vintage and antique documents, and I'm going to start to include them inside the pockets of the journals that I'm selling. So I'm going to show you the Raggedies that I've done lately. Some you already saw them in my videos, but you can just maybe see with more details if I go a little bit slower. And if I'm too slow in this video, just speed up the video. Actually, it's at the top right corner, there's speed, and you can always reduce the speed or make it faster when you watch a video on YouTube. I love this lace. This is Crafty Me Shop lace. Let me show you. It comes by the yard like that. And I've been just taking a small portion. This is not that big. Created some folds, and I did a stitching with one of the words that I have in the kit, the dressing room kit. And it kind of created like a skirt, not too bulky, just perfect for decoration. So I did that for a few of my Raggedy, because when I find a good idea, I tend to do it more than one. Using the labels, that cute Crafty Me Shop lace here, I really love it. This one too, cute. Again, the label, it can peek out a little bit or be completely inside. Just one thread of black sewing, it just makes the whole difference. And look here, it's just a leftover from the border of a Crafty Me Shop lace, and it adds a little decoration, so you want to keep them all. Herbal Garden kit, the tags, it's so cute. This is from the dressing room kit, the slim pages. You always have the slim page, and at the bottom I've put 3 ephemera, so they're all aligned on the paper. And well, I did a lot of printing tests and everything, so I have a lot of those. So I just used it as a paper instead of fussy cutting them. Isn't it great? I love the idea. It was so fast for me to use. And then a little tag there. Crafty Me Shop lace. These are cotton. You just cut, not straight, and it makes it by itself. This one here, I think this is the front. Yeah, so that the little skirt from Crafty Me Shop with the sewing of the labeled Jardin de Beauté. It's kind of a garden of beautiful things or beautiful ladies. A tag there, that paper. And I just did a fussy cut here, added another tag here, but it's totally glued. And I just find it made, this is a Crafty Me Shop, and I just found it was making me think about, well, I forgot the name, that we do for parties. And this one, I think it's one of my favorite. I've used the fake, this is from the Victorian wallpaper kit, where you have Miss Lily Elsie, and she has the same flowers than the kit as a decoration. But if you love this picture without the flowers, she's in my Lily Elsie collection digital as well. But here we have a faux depth receipt that is kind of decorated, and it was a bit too long, so I folded it at the back. I've used again those flowers here, little tag, just a little piece of lace. They're all Crafty Me Shop laces. I embossed on really thin paper there. I've used tracing paper to back the flower, another tag there. It's all just simple little elements, just a little piece of paper. But because in the background of that, the structure of the Raggedy is 3 pages or 4, it makes it all. And I have more, so the dress again, just gluing little pieces of papers, of tags, fussy cut. Here, I tend to not glue too much of applique that has beads or the wax seal, because it can be a little bit bulky, but it's not so bad too. So I just did one of the wax seal with the camé, and so pretty, a little tag there, a little label there. These I fussy cut them, but those roses you cannot really fussy cut them and remove all the white. So the best way is to tear on the side and add some ink. And Lily Elsie with the in the Victorian wallpaper kit, she comes that size. In the kit, she's in 2 sizes, this one and the other one. Just a little piece of lace there that I trimmed. So the tabs, and it's a Crafty Me Shop applique. It has beads, so, but it's manageable on our pages. So thanks for watching. Have a blessed week. Bye bye.